On May 16th, President Putin is heading to Beijing next week for a 2-day visit, May 19th and 20th. The Kremlin announced this trip, which is timed to mark the 25th anniversary of a friendship treaty between Russia and China signed in 2001. The leaders are expected to talk about their country's relationship, economic ties, and major global and regional issues. This meeting comes right after U.S. President Trump wrapped up his own visit to China, where he also met with Xi Jinping. China and Russia have grown closer in recent years, especially since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in early 2022. With Western sanctions, Moscow has become more dependent on Beijing for trade. Meanwhile, on the ground in Ukraine, there's been a somber exchange. Ukraine received back the bodies of 528 fallen soldiers from Russia, who believe they may be Ukrainian servicemen. Experts will now work to identify them. This follows a prisoner of war swap on Friday, where 205 POWs were exchanged. Ukraine's President Zelensky mentioned this was the first part of a larger plan to swap 1,000 prisoners from each side. Some of these Ukrainian soldiers have been held by Russia since 2022. And the conflict continues. Russia launched drone attacks on Ukraine's southern Odesa region, hitting residential buildings and damaging the port. Ukraine's Air Force reported shooting down most of the drones. On the flip side, Russia claims its forces downed many Ukrainian drones over its own territory, including Moscow and Crimea. Ukraine also reported drone attacks in its Belgorod region, which resulted in civilian casualties. That's the story for today. Global News Today, driven by AI. I'm Corey with the story.